Welcome back. Now that you've created your rubric in Google Classroom connected to whatever assignment you needed it for, it's time to use that rubric. When I open it up for student view and looking at the set of slides that I'm working with, here's my rubric. I went through, I've got 4 days worth of information. I went through and I set up each of my criteria. Now, like I said, I go with the 3-point rubric generally. You can do as many marker points as you want to. Mine went with the 3. And when the first time you use it, you will probably want to open it all the way up and see your criteria. And you can click on whatever you want to click on, and it automatically puts those points in. And then you can close it and look at the next one. After you've used the rubric, I found with an entire assignment for a whole class, after about the second or third kid, you remember what these 3 are, and you don't have to open them up every time. But if you need to, you can. So let's say, just out of pretend, that he didn't quite get all the points on this. If it wasn't the 15 that it was out of, but it was better than the 10, I can click on this one, which will give him that criteria to look at. And I can go up here and give him a 12 or whatever else it is I want to do. When I click out of it, it's going to update the overall score, and he'll be able to see when he looks at this, any of your students, that it was a little better than this, but not quite that, as you look at all of those things. And then I can go through and give him this. If I want to make private comments, I still can, especially on an assignment like this, and in a class where I want to validate what it was that they said, or I had a comment or something on their watch list was something I want to watch, or whatever it is. You can still make private comments. Once you post that and return the assignment, they'll be able to see their score, and students can get in, and you can look, please, students, look and see where you got your points from. There's no more, why didn't I get all my points? Or where did this go? Or why did it happen that way? The student can look at the rubric, and if they still have questions, they can obviously still ask them, but they can see, oh yeah, I didn't quite do everything on this, or I didn't meet that, or I didn't format it the way it needed to be, or whatever else it was. And that can make your life as a teacher and your life as a student, depending on who you are watching this, ever so much easier, because we've communicated it, we're consistent. There's none of this, oh, you like him better than you like her, you gave them a better grade than you gave me. No, there's a rubric. You were in this category because you did these things. So this is what it looks like to use the rubric. It looks a lot the same for students when they open up the assignment that you've returned. They can click on and open any of these things. They can make comments back to you. They can have a face-to-face discussion if that works. But they have more information, and they know exactly what you were grading for. If you have this rubric set up as you send out the assignment the very first day, you can go over that with them or encourage them to look at it, because you've already decided how you're going to grade that. They can see that the formatting was worth half of the grade and the content was worth the other half, and focus on all the things that they need to focus on and know where those points are coming from. So this is Google Classroom, and this is the rubric feature. If you want to open it up all the way in a new window, you can do that as well, and you can see everything. Once you've used that rubric, you cannot go in and change the point values on things. You can, if you see a specific problem reoccurring, you can go in and change the language in any of these. But like I said, once you start using it, you can't go in and change the point values. So that's Google Rubrics here in Google Classroom. It's my new favorite feature. I hope you enjoy it as well. Thanks for watching.